Okay, what's up? It's Matt with Matt's MTG Marketplace, and we're on our vintage loose booster pack opening spree. And what we got right now is 5 of my last 10 Torment booster packs, loose boosters. So I'm gonna open up 5 in this video, and then not too long after this one, I'm gonna open up my last 5 Torment. And then that is all of my vintage loose booster packs. Again, I'm opening these up because I'm about to go to the US, and hey, we'll see if I can make some cool trades for popper staples that I can't get really easy over here in Malaysia. So yeah, let's see if we open up any big foils. All right, let's get in. All right, here's pack 1. First, let's look for that foil. Take the dial, nice. Nice. And a foil, Waste Away. Sick. All right, let's go through. We've seen a lot of these, so let's just go right to our uncommons. Tainted Isle, it's a classic. It adds 1 colorless mana, or you can add a blue or black if you already have a swamp. It's a cheap dual land, as long as you're playing black. Compulsion, discard a card from your hand, draw a card. Or sacrifice Compulsion, draw a card. Each of those costs 2. Pyromania, you can pay a red and 1 and discard a card at random from your hand, and it deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Or you can pay a red and 1 and sacrifice Pyromania itself, and it deals 1 damage to target creature or player. So either one of those. And then Chainer, Dementia Master. All nightmares get +1/+1. You can pay 3 black and pay 3 life, and put target creature card from a graveyard into play under your control. That creature is black, and is a nightmare in addition to its creature types. When Chainer Dementia Master leaves play, remove all nightmares from the game. And then the foil Waste Away. As an additional cost to play Waste Away, discard a card from your hand. Target creature gets -5/-5 until the end of turn. Well, I am happy. That is a foil off the first pack. I'll take it. Pack 2 for Torment. All right. And to go Shade. Cool. All right. Let's go through the uncommons. Carrion Worm. Whenever Carrion Worm attacks or blocks, any player may remove 3 cards in his or her graveyard from the game. If the player does, Carrion Worm deals no combat damage this turn. Gloom Drifter. Flying, and has Threshold, which is whenever there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard. When it comes into play, non-black creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn. It costs 4 for a 2/2. Hydromorph Gull. It costs 2 blue and 3 as flying. It's a 3/3, and you can pay 1 and sacrifice Hydromorph Gull and counter target spell that targets 1 or more creatures you control. Nantuko Shade. It's a 2 black for 2/1, and you can pay 1 black, and Nantuko Shade gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Beautiful. I like that. Pack 3 for Torment. Okay. All right. Start with our uncommons. Patchstone Wall. Whenever you discard a card from your hand, you may sacrifice Pitchstone Wall. If you do, return the discarded card from your graveyard to your hand. Bone Shard Slasher. Ugh. Try to say that 5 times fast. You pay a black and 1. It's a 1/1 with flying and has Threshold. And Bone Shard Slasher gets +2/+2 and has when Bone Shard Slasher becomes the target of a spell or ability, sacrifice it. Grotesque Hybrid, a black and 4. Whenever Grotesque Hybrid deals combat damage to a creature, destroy that creature. It can't be regenerated. Discard a card from your hand. Grotesque Hybrid gains flying and protection from green and from white until end of turn. Nice. And Shambling Swarm, 3 black and 1. When Shambling Swarm is put into a graveyard from play, distribute 3 -1/-1 counters from among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures. Remove those counters at end of turn. Very fun. Pack 4 for Torment in this video. Oh, there we go. Cabal Torture. Look for that foil first. Nope. All right, let's just look at the uncommons. Inured Scavenger. It's got protection from black. It's a green and 2, 3/3. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice Inured Scavenger unless you put a card from your graveyard on the bottom of your library. Equal Treatment. White and 1. Instant. If any source would deal 1 or more damage to a creature or player this turn, it deals 2 damage to that creature or player instead. Draw a card. Again, one of my favorite cheap dual lands. Tainted Wood. Add 1 colorless mana to your mana pool, or you get to add a black or green if you control a swamp. Now I understand, these are not dual lands, right? They're not, they just come out and they can tap for 1 of 2 colors. However, I do consider these the budget dual lands. I love them. And Dawn of the Dead. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to play. That creature gains haste until end of turn. Remove it from the game at end of turn. And the 5th and last pack of Torment for this video. And we'll go to the uncommons as usual. Sudden Scout. Green and 1 for a 2/1. Sudden Scout may block as though it had flying, and it gets Threshold. It gets +2/+2. Balshan Collaborator. It's a blue and 3, 2/2. Has flying, and you tap a black, and Balshan Collaborator gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Gloom Drifter. Black and 3, 2/2, flying. Has Threshold, and when there is Threshold, non-black creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn when it comes into play. And Hellbent Raider. It's got First Strike and Haste. It's a 2 red and 1, 2/2. And discard a card at random from your hand, and Hellbent Raider gains protection from white until end of turn. Well, it wasn't a major foil, but we did get one. Foil waste away. I'll take it. Alright, thanks for joining, and there'll be one more video going through the last 5 of the Torments in my collection, and I hope you've been enjoying these, and they get reposted as shorts. Give a like and subscribe, and see you later.